Okay. We're up. We are.
We're-
We are living beings.
Not true.
Speak for yourself.
At least a third of us are living beings.
Now stop speaking for yourself because now you're lying.
We're beings.
Quotes.
The state of our liveliness.
I'm a small bean. Ooh, woo. Please give me likes on Tumblr. I steal art and write fan fiction about my favorite tall, skinny boys.
I ship people in my real life. Write fan fiction about them.
I'm that person in the friend group.
God.
What a thing.
It gets pretty damn rough.
Right, it's like, guys, please stop shipping me with Andrew, please.
Ooh, woo, please stop.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a jail cell.
Jail cell. How could you? My poison in the forest. Frolicking. It was smelling the flowers.
I love how you're saying this at work.
Oh, yeah.
Tired.
Yeah, perks.
Alright, so we took out. What do we do? Who are you?
I don't know. I stopped watching the stream after like an hour and a half.
God damn, were we that boring?
That was
Well, I fell asleep.
So that's a yes.
Well, I was literally laying in the dark, like with
So
the AC pumping
yes.
under a blanket, listening to the stream as I charged my phone.
Yes.
And then I dozed off for a little bit, and I woke up and the stream was over.
Oh wow, you were down for a while then. That's
Alright.
funny.
So we have 2 side quests we have to do.
And a bow that we still do not have.
Yeah.
Just do the fucking story.
Well, we're gonna go do the bow and then, or we're gonna go do the side quest, then we'll go back to the bow.
And that's how we know we're never getting the bow. Oh, okay.
I'm just looking at the different things that we could kind of get. Let's do a. While we head over there, we'll see if we can get ourselves a hot spring.
Ooh.
Mandatory hot spring episode?
You know it.
Can we do that in the Dungeons and Dragons campaign?
Please.
The bathhouse session?
I do you not think
Can I single-handedly heat the water just with my body heat?
That will make it boiling.
You guys are crazy if you don't think you're gonna have a mandatory Atlas Persona style hot springs scene.
That they forgot to put in 5, so they had to make it up in Scramble.
Yeah. They didn't put it in 5 because they're just so busy wanting to tell their own story. So you got Sweaty On in the Sweaty On and Makoto in the desert.
That's where you got the bathhouse scene in the anime.
You had a bathhouse scene in the anime?
Yeah, it was after, I think it was after Yusuke joins, and they go to the bathhouse that's by LeBlanc.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and An's like cleaning herself, and then like Ryuji gets like funny metaphorical boner, but then actual boner, and then he puts his hand on Joker, and Joker's like, "Please stop touching me."
I think we saw that, at least that particular clip in a compilation we put on some time ago.
Oh, standoff time.
You should give him a big.
Oh, they don't want to stand up. They don't want to stand up. Jesus.
Give him a beautiful kiss on the mouth.
Oh.
What's that?
That's new. That's new. Run!
Oh,
Man, only if we did the story.
okay.
I see we need to remember how to play the game.
We're good.
Oh, they're getting a bit more...
A little more aggressive.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Angel, I'm gonna have to turn you down. The game is so fucking loud.
Aw, right in the anus.
Wait, what happened?
I had to turn you down in Discord because the game is so loud.
Well, that was disappointing.
Well, and we'll never see them again. We can't even satisfy our own sense of vengeance.
Oh, look, there's more up here, I think.
Oh, that's a bear.
Oh, douchebag.
Man, only if you had a bow. Go do the story.
I'm letting the bear take care of him.
I just want to pull a fucking Persona 5 Royal, get this game myself, and beat it way before you do.
Well, you obviously don't know how I play open world games.
You don't do
Slowly.
the main story for
I do
5 months.
I do everything.
This is, in fact, a completionist run.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Christ. And just one of those people who doesn't realize that you can still play the game after you beat the main story. So he has to do everything
There it is.
before he does the story, even though it literally doesn't matter what order of events you do it in.
Yeah, and
Sadly, I can't talk shit because I'm exactly the same way.
God, Ryan, I'm gonna put you in a fucking cage, dude. I'm gonna
Be a
trap
find
you
one
in-
that fits.
Well, cages for bears exist, Ryan. Cages for bears exist.
Those puny things don't make me laugh.
Well, I didn't want to say whale because I didn't want to offend you.
Okay, not cool. I look up
Exactly.
and a Ghost of Tsushima ad is on TV.
reflect on.
This guy is having significantly more fun
To
than we
samurai
are.
for guidance.
Yeah, probably.
However, we are in the hot spring, so maybe that is debated.
Act with honor. On and off the battlefield. I can't forget that.
This guy sure likes saying one thing and doing another.
Yeah, basically.
It's called
That's how
character
the
growth.
wind blows. It's
Look
called
at that
character growth. Shut the
flat
fuck up, Andrew.
booty.
Sensei Ishikawa might be able to help me. If he's alive.
I think the game's trying to tell me something.
Get help.
The wind literally blows by. It's like, do the story.
Get a fucking bow.
You were never meant. There's a reason why the thief quest ends right where it begins, right next to the uncle quest. Which is a book.
They want to give you more. Wait, bird.
Where?
You went past it. It was to our right earlier. More that way. Oh, it was just to show us this place. Jesus Christ.
Hello?
Is everything alright?
Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
Tea.
Joe, do you like our new
This is
clothes?
the famed Key Sake Brewery of Ozumo.
Please.
He's muted at the moment.
This way.
I like your new clothes, Andrew.
Thank you, Ryan. Even if you did help.
And I'm gonna say a different opinion to spark conversation.
Ooh.
No one likes
I feel like those
contrarian, Joe.
better. I feel
How
like those
rude.
better.
Apologies, my lord. I couldn't speak freely out there. The Mongols might have overheard.
Alright, hang on.
Damn Mongols, am I right?
Hold on. This leather is mine. I am your
Is it
lord.
in here?
They've been drinking us dry,
I can't fault their
Oh.
taste.
God, they've been
Key Sake
sucking
is
us
the pride of
dry.
Tsushima.
especially compared to
God.
the horse piss they drink.
Alright.
I think it's mare's milk.
Is there a difference?
When are they coming back?
Soon.
Take your workers and hide. I'll deal with the Mongols.
I will spank their booties relentlessly.
You better.
I want to go out this way. Hi, Kylo. And I need you to jump down.
Kylo's a Mongol.
Oh no.
Need to find a good spot for an ambush.
Everyone,
Ooh.
gather round. We need to get
Ambush.
out of sight.
Ambush.
Our friend here is going to renegotiate our relationship with the Mongols.
Oh yeah. Renegotiate.
Hide.
Whoa, watch your tongue.
Torches in daytime.
Oh, that guy just dropped his torch.
Oh,
Wow,
how rude. Is that meant to happen?
Should I stand off? Only 4 of them.
Hey. Oh, that one better not have run away to get reinforcements.
He probably did.
He probably did. I already called it right once with a trap I didn't even know was going to happen.
Yes.
I'll wait to ambush them. Hey.
My cat's doing something.
Is
Damn,
Andrew
Kyle's
getting
pissed.
raided?
Yes. I swatted Andrew.
The thing is, though, they're going to find something worse than what they've been tipped off on.
Basically.
What a pretty map.
I'm glad since the time I've been gone, the commentary has gotten so much better.
Yeah, just kind of running out of like momentum here. Just kind of like I could crack a few jokes about Andrew's cat causing an absolute ruckus in his house, just tearing through the walls.
Spraying shit on the walls.
It's actually propelling itself with its shit. It's quite
That's
the sight.
honestly impressive.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a cat just do like a 30-foot vertical leap with a shit rocket?
Is it a leap if it's a rocket?
It starts off with a leap.
Ah, I see.
It leaps and then it ignites.
Mm-hmm. Ignites?
Like I said, it was a spectacular sight.
Oh, he was calling out to his boy. He was like, son.
Oh, no. All 4 is there. Plus 6 are about to come up. But I wouldn't want to jinx anything, of course.
I hope this bad thing doesn't happen.
Damn, there's some.
But then,
Oh. Now the question was this scripted the entire time?
I'm gonna say yes.
You just want to give me credit. How dare you?
Oh, come on.
Hey. Oh, that was a snipe. I didn't even see him. Oh, there is in fact many more. Russia. Oh, he hit his own guy. That's just funny. Kind of surprised you dodged that one. Look like he just kind of went through.
Oh, God. Stupid arrows.
Oh no, they learned the horse's powers. The Mongols are unstoppable now, Andrew. God, I wanted that freaking meat cleaver he uses as a weapon.
Of course you do. You're basically a Mongol.
Thank you.
There
I
you go.
think. The wind tells me there's no more.
My dad tells me you guys need to stop right now.
Wind daddy.
The Mongols will be back when the
Guide
men
your
don't
boy to
return.
victory.
Can
So
you
your
stay?
dad's
You
the
could
wind
drink
and
as
your
much
mom's
sake
the
as you like.
animals. Got
It would
it.
be on the house.
I'm afraid you'll need to relocate. Try the Golden Temple in Ariake. Many have found refuge there.
Okay.
Thank you.
I am
my
the
lord.
vegan king.
Now we can drink.
Man, Ryan's such a dedicated Dungeons and Dragons player. He's role playing even out of game.
I got Charm of Resolve.
It is not a bad thing that I basically photocopy my personality into my character.
Oh no, he's
boy.
already made player mistake number one, making your character you.
Don't worry, I didn't marry Suet.
Hmm.
I'm basically awesome and I can do whatever I want. Got it?
So I have this Charm of Resolve 1, 15% increase to resolve gain.
So you gain resolve, not health.
Yeah, I've got enemies stop hunting you 40% faster. Attacks have 5% chance to deal double damage. Reduces enemy detection speed by 10%. Those are my minor charms. I guess I could get rid of the Charm of Dual.
Andrew is still pretty insecure about telling people his major charms.
I mean, I don't want to replace mine. What did we get? We got a gift! And an upgrade for armor.
You are too disabled to learn how to fast travel. That's sad.
Oh, that's weird. Why is it just... That's because I'm sitting down?
Because it's Sasuke time.
Sake time?
Right, yeah.
Sasuke, I'm like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
I don't know what Ryan says half the time.
I wish it was Sasuke time. Though I'd prefer if it was Itachi time. Andrew, can you explain the plot of this game to me, but only using Naruto characters?
Leaf Village gets attacked.
Well, I said characters. But alright.
Oh, wait, the story or the characters?
The story, but using Naruto characters.
Does that also kind of require the... You play as...
Substitute all the characters
play
with
as
Naruto characters.
You're Sasuke.
Hey!
There we go. This is Sasuke the video game.
It's everything I've ever wanted.
This is Sasuke Ultimate Ninja Storm.
He's the character. He's the only character with an interesting character arc. Who shots fired?
He's also voiced by Yosuke.
He was also voiced by Ben 10.
Yuri Longthal's Ben 10?
I believe so. At least I thought he was.
Silly boys, how dare you live?
Near hides. Oh, okay. There were two of them.
Andrew,
But
you saw that, yeah? Like, this isn't weird.
saw what?
You saw the two of them rush at you.
Yeah.
Did it actually take you by surprise?
Well, I'm in the habit of dodge then attack.
Uh-oh.
That's why the guys that have the double attack get me. Oh, something is England.
Oh, sorry.
I feel an incountable
There-
vibration coming from my hands.
We got another Sashimono banner.
Andrew's so excited that he can express all of his love for Japanese culture through this game.
Yeah.
Andrew, what do you like about Japan?
Oh man, they
Well, I really
Yeah,
gave up on
fine.
that one.
Oh, it started raining.
Okay. Wow. Literally any excuse because he doesn't know anything about other cultures.
Alright, there's nothing I can do, so I head to the temple.
Oh, he's just changing the subject. Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
what do I like about Japanese culture?
Yeah, I was like, what do you like about Japan?
They're very respectful.
So you could say that they're all about the respects.
Yeah.
God damn it.
He filmed the dude dead. I remember that.
Hey. Hi. I'm a samurai.
Horhatsu.
She'll likely starve soon.
Who are you speaking of?
What's my mask
A
off?
widow on the outskirts of Tsutsu.
Did you take it off?
She
No.
lives alone and has no means of securing
you put it
food
back
for
on?
herself.
I'll check on her.
I never took it off.
So you can't wear it if you never put it back on.
Oh, there it is. Alright, I guess.
It's rude to have it on when you talk to people.
Unless it's an opponent.
Yeah. In which case, it's intimidating and thus tolerated.
That's really.
Far out, man.
No, to the temple still. Anyone of interest here? My traveler's clothes aren't vibrating. Ah.
Oh. Yahoo. Yahoo.
Yaha!
Man, now I just want to
I think it's
mod a bunch of Mario sounds in as he moves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like right there would be a perfect "let's go" moment.
Let's go. Oh, I have it?
Oh.
I already have it.
You know the rules. We can't reuse hot springs.
Nope.
Wait, why can't you reuse hot springs?
Because, well, they increase your maximum health. So, like, there's no point in going back into a hot spring once you've already discovered it.
Except
Like, they
for
don't
the
give
nice
you?
relaxation.
Unless you want to roleplay. What, Joe?
They don't give you any other benefit than that?
Nope.
Alright.
Health increase. A permanent health increase. Wait, what? What did I just bow to? Why?
I bow to
To
no
make-
man.
Just to make sure if spirits are watching.
Just...
Ugh, I'm tired of using my legs. Come to me, horse.
Oh, hell.
Horse has got this.
Does your horse not have a name?
It does.
What is it?
Sora.
Huh. Ew.
I honestly forgot we gave it a name.
You name in the beginning. You have 3 options for a name.
When you walk away, you can't hear me say,
Please obey me. Oh, shoot.
Nicely whacked, Andrew.
Thank you. There we go.
Sweet.
Oh, I have 2
I'm gonna
level
have
up
to change
points.
out all the sound effects in this game for Ed and Eddie sound effects.
As they just start running, their theme starts playing.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Alright, let's see. We have 2 points. Max out my hearing. Killer's instinct. Notice a flashing aura around assassination targets, and their allies will be alerted by their death. Okay. Here we go.
Super hearing, man. Man, you can hear a gnat fart from a mile away, but you still don't have a fucking bow.
Mats are far too small to be attacked with a bow.
Not until you perk it.
Golden Forest. Flower. Gift. Upgrade our honor. Upgrade.
Ooh, now we can release more of the fog.
Alright, armor.
Tax time, bitches.
Forgive me, my lord, but you look fatigued. Have you endured much hardship?
If you mean getting stabbed a lot, then yes.
But yes, I could use a rest.
You should visit my sister in Hiyoshi Springs. I
Oh,
was
so you're
sick,
saying I
so
can't
she
wait,
insisted
like,
I
rest
bathe
here?
in the waters. I could feel the life returning to my body.
Sounds like just what I need.
Said
Those
you're just
other
what
hot
I
springs I
needed.
was at were complete crap. Finding a blacksmith, or the armor guy, the linen maker, whatever the fuck.
Allow me to strengthen your
Those are
armor.
3. Well, first of all, the blacksmith and the armor maker, that's the same thing, but I don't think it's... What'd you say last one? The linen maker?
Nothing strong.
Because most of the stuff that we're using for is just kind of linen and leather.
Mhm. And so.
Goodbye.
And soap.
Proud to help a true warrior.
Yeah, to wash that dirty booty.
His samurai are skilled in the art of haiku.
I wouldn't call myself skilled, but yes, I write them.
There's a poet in Hiyoshi Springs. Said he once wrote with your uncle. I'm sure he has much to share.
I'll be sure to check on him.
Yoshi Springs, I already heard of that. Have I discovered that yet? Okay.
Hmm?
Azamo. Also have an upgrade here for the trapper. The kunai possibly?
Yeah, there's a trap over there.
Nice.
Ah, trap.
They are a treasure.
Traps?
Yeah. Do you disagree?
Yes.
Care to elaborate?
Well, Andrew's just saying traps are a treasure because if he doesn't know it's a trap, he can just be like, oh, well, I was attracted because girl. Even though he's actually just secretly attracted to the... Just like he knows it's a boy and he likes that it's a boy.
Yep, traps are the perfect gateway drug.
More like gateway drug.
Ah.
Hey,
Select on mother.
Mother
Mama.
spent the last weeks
Mommy.
why didn't you become the wind?
Even then, she
Mommy,
never
why
got
are
it
you
out.
bird that leads me to leather?
Oh, come on, get your head wet also.
Ah, it's perfect bun.
No, Ryan, those are
Yeah.
sulfur hot springs.
A little flat for what I like. Hmm? So, looks like we're going to the unknown, huh?
Yep. Just kind of make our way towards the bow quest. Let's clear out a few things on the way.
Fine. Fair enough compromise. Until you get distracted, we never do it.
If I get side quests, I won't get distracted. I'll collect the side quest, and then I'll save it for later.
Yeah,
You
you
say
say
that.
that until the fox and birds show up.
Well, like you would just ignore them?
No, but I can still rip on you about it.
I go down.
It's called being a hypocrite, Andrew.
Ryan's very good at it.
I am one with it.
He is one.
And this way, no. Oh, aha!
Now this rock looks better to jump off of. Horse just paraglided the way down. This is definitely the best all-terrain horse.
Come and fight!
Well, look what we have here.
A couple of jabronis.
I love those leaves. Why are you like surprised when you saw me?
He was hoping you were going to disappear when he looked around the tree. I like that the legend status increases even though there's like no witnesses to this.
Yeah.
Well, like once like one little village knows about you and a bunch of like incidents are happening, they're just gonna start pegging you with doing it.
I spy with
Ooh,
my
now we
eye.
can take credit for things we didn't even do. This is excellent.
Sounds like a double-edged sword to me.
See, I can see it now. You know, we have like 5 people also doing the same exact thing, but we're getting all the credit.
As it should be.
I'm sorry.
Wow,
are
imagine not
you
being
the
a main
protagonist?
character.
Oh, it's a Mongol area.
It's the Mongol Club. They play their music too loud and disturb their neighbors. What is that? Well, it went into the grass, so I don't care anymore.
Pretty much.
It would be really useful.
Oh, dogs.
Hello. I see you're going the honor route. Yeah, not like I just screwed the sneak. Who does that? Oop.
those dead dogs at? I can't take that. Okay. Bam. Which way should we go, do you think? Left or right?
Right.
Right. Right is the right way. So there's 2 victims.
Go in here.
Oh, yeah. Let's not forget to witness the leader. Get more credit towards that win stance.
Yeah.
Whip.
Surprised he didn't see me.
He was just really interested in that little bell. He was like, "Oh, I love these. Where is it?"
Controller's vibrating, so another flag, so probably in here.
Goodbye, Sleeping Beauty.
Let's see. Lately, Khotan Khan has spoken often of home, a lifelong eagle hunter before departing for the Goreo campaign. He released his favorite golden eagle, which he nicknamed Little Brother. Then our talk turned once more to politics. The empire is driven by family and tribal clashes, much like our competing clans here. He told me a battle for succession broke out after Genghis Khan's death. About 10 years ago, Kublai emerged the victor, but is by no means assured he will remain so. Khotan feels the great mistake of Kublai's rivals is too rigid adherence to the old ways of the steppes, which he compares to what he sees as Lord Sherma's over-reliance on the traditions. Oh, if only. Just imagine just smashing your head or your arm through the wall, like your sword.
Like pierce the wall with the sword and just stab him through the other side.
Yeah.
Almost Batman-like.
Wasn't that in like the reveal game?
You could do it through a door, I think. Sneaky, sneaky.
Oh shoot.
The fuck you talking about? You didn't see shit.
Shoot.
Perfectly done.
Oh please.
Must have been my imagination.
Must have been the weight. Go back to your posts. Go back to your posts. Everything's okay.
Surprise, you did see something. Ooh, bow guy up there. I called bullshit that you couldn't. Oh. Okay, that works. I was going to say I called bullshit that he wouldn't be able to hear you climbing the ladder, but oh well.
Come on, buddy.
These guys are way too tense.
I know.
Dudes, chill. Nothing's going to happen. Yet. Be more like that dude sleeping.
Oh, silly head. He's sleeping on post.
He was super chill up until his life was ripped from him. And then jump over the candle. Nice. Hmm.
Wait, who? Who? No.
No, it couldn't be. Andrew, you gotta be so violent about it. Can't you just like shoot him with a trank gun?
I don't have the bow yet.
That's weird.
Oh, it's doggy.
Sneak up on the pupper.
I gotta look at the controls because the kunai kind of R1 and then L.
You didn't see shit. Well, the good news is you're coated in so much Mongol blood that I doubt the wolves would smell you.
Yeah. Oh, there's two dogs. Let's save them for last.
You say that, and then one of them detects you, and then you're stuck fighting those two. Your two least favorite things to fight.
Yeah, as soon as someone sees him, they're like, "Call the dogs!" And it come a running.
Why is there no window over here?
Don't need it. Where is the leader? I thought we'd see him by now.
Not sure. Alright, so
He's just
we got
vibing.
1, 2, 3, at least 4 more plus the dogs, 5 more in the dogs.
God, imagine how much of a mindfuck it would be if the leader was just wearing a standard uniform.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, usually they wear like more,
Ornate.
yeah, like more high status looking armor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they easily tell like, oh, well, that's the leader. But it'd be,
Well,
but,
he
yeah,
was
of
just
course.
wearing just like a standard like topper, like the pants.
Well, what I think would be funny would be like if you have someone who's basically just acting leader at the moment.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, just one of these guys is, is the leader, but just while the real guy is, out on some kind of task. So before we know it, this guy could be the leader, and now he's gone. And no more observing for us. Sad. That shadow on the ground kind of, freaked me out. Just how elongated it was. It looked like some kind of demon thing.
We got sleeping boy. Rounds remaining there.
Including the dogs. I mean, we still haven't seen a leader or observed them.
Oh, yep.
So, I'm going to say no to that.
You just let that happen.
Yeah, basically.
He was fine with it. He was going through some problems.
Me and the boys on our way to go do problems.
Grab all the stuff to the dogs.
I'm right here.
Fight me, puppies.
Can I?
Stupid, foolish dog.
There's no reason to be quiet.
Graceful.
Fellas,
Huh.
Yo.
I think I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Alright.
You boys have fun streaming. I might hop in chat later.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, see you guys
See ya.
later.
See ya.
For the black powder cache.
Ooh.
Right here. Oh, I feel like it might be better to.
Hey, what? Right, Andrew.
Oh.
Ooh.
Back.
So you don't get to observe this guy. Lame.
Oh, it's a duel.
Joe chose an unfortunate time to leave. And no clue a boss fight was about to happen. Dang, very nice.
Alright. Oh. Almost like unlike the wind stance.
Yeah, hopefully our next one won't be like this and we can actually observe and then kill him and get the whole thing.
Yeah. We liberated Ogawa Dojo.
Now that one I get.
Our legend grows. We've now become the unyielding wind. And we got maximum resolve. We're at 6 now. Sweet.
Awesome.
And our maximum health increased.
Meh. Now to leave and leave this place completely open to another attack.
Yeah. And now it'll leave without reinforcing it. 70 point earned. I should hit. Oh, we can choose
Stop
a new ghost
licking
weapon.
me. The Okay. What you thinking?
Sticky bomb just for you, Ryan.
Yay!
Packet of black powder. It'll stick to anyone I throw it on. No escaping the blast.
Okay, and now we can upgrade. Oh, we can upgrade. You're no longer adversely affected by the bomb's blast.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
there we
you
go.
can be so much more careless about it.
Already made that better.
Wow.
Quick fire weapon swapping while holding R2. Use D-pad to switch ghost weapons. So I can switch from kunai to sticky bomb. I feel like sticky bomb I'll use.
Oh, Andrew, why? Oh, there was people over there.
Yeah, I wanted to try switching the sticky bombs.
Did you have to do it while maiming people?
Oh, because I don't probably have sticky bombs.
You just realized that I really want to use them.
Yo, I just want to see what. Yeah.
Hmm.
Can I really be faulted?
Okay, so what was the thing that we saw those, big, group of guys using, like the little flash bomb?
That probably would have been. Smoke bomb or black powder bomb? Looks like black powder bomb.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll head. Hey. Oh.
Ooh. So, Andrew,
Yes.
I will allow you to get the one that's closest to it.
This one.
Yes,
But
Andrew.
Ryan.
And well,
What?
I have to do tests soon. You better be walking towards that question mark.
I can't help it. It's just how I play these games.
And you can go back at them after you get the bow.
The bow. The bow. The bow.
Remember, Boopy. The bow will let you kill more effectively.
Flower.
This area seems kind of hazardous to, to start running through with a horse.
It's just bamboo. It's fine. It's hollow.
Yeah, but they use it to test swords.
Alright, who we got here? We got one dude up here. Defeat the Mongols. Find and observe the Mongol leader. Okay, cool.
Hey, is it time?
Oh, there's a lot of guys.
Well, Andrew, you don't have it yet. Never mind.
Don't have what?
I was like, this would be a great time for a sticky bomb, but I realized we don't have any yet. So, oh well.
It said with R1 to change the buttons, right?
Maybe. Quickfire weapons.
Oh, it's R2. Okay, I have two. Okay.
Well, sticky
Oh,
dude.
that's cool. Their throat singing.
Good. Now take this opportunity to shove that down their throat.
Oh, it's just the one guy that chose to investigate.
Can't believe you actually managed to do that without being noticed. That's outstanding.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh.
Oh, I guess I can select which one hears it. I guess only one will hear it? Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Or Mongols.
Oh shoot, I went straight to the dead body.
You like throw it there, and then you like notice it lands like right next to you. And you're like, oh, whoops.
Okay, interesting. Some bandits have decided to attack the Mongols.
Cool. Let's watch this. Remember, we get credit for all the kills. I won't lie though, this would be a pretty sweet moment for that Siggy bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, let's take out this guy.
Yeah, I agree. Whip. Jesus Christ.
No, you don't see me.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, it's the leader.
Ooh, better observe him.
Interesting. Some little like. Well, I gotta wait for everyone to go back to normal.
Before it counts to watch him.
Yeah.
Oh, we know he's over there, so we can probably.
Yep, there he goes, back to normal.
Okay. There's.
Let's go get that guy.
Maybe take him out first.
He facing us?
Not walking right at him. Oh my god. Just sneak behind him right at the tree or the post. How? You
No,
fucking idiot.
He has no peripheral vision. I think it's just the leader left.
He just sees in concentrated tunnels.
Maybe it's boring. Oh, the bandit took out the the mace man.
And he just does not give a shit. He just wants to practice. Let's do this. Oh, that was beautiful. He died so confused. His fucking pelvis just tears open.
Didn't think that was gonna kill him in the first go.
Oh my god. He just tore that ass up. Just oh, spears and axes.
Sweet.
Two things that we've been recently struggling with.
I feel genuinely bad for that guy.
I mean, I was kind of hoping he was just going to be, kind of bleeding a bit and a little staggered for us to, just kind of kill him, old-fashioned way. But oh well.
Oh man, that is.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna get staggered. Like.
We hurt the back of his legs. He can't really hold his stance anymore. He's like, ah.
Oh, sweet! I have enough to upgrade the sword now.
Ooh, wonderful. Oh god, that was funny. That fucking beautiful. All right, let me take care of my task, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Or just because I go kind of camp that we may have missed. You have supplies? Oh, sticky bomb. Back. Let's see if we'll find those this collectible. Over here.
Hiyoshi Springs.
Oh, he told me I
Perhaps
should come.
someone at the inn can direct me to Sensei Ishikawa.
I'm by.
More foxes around the region? I'm not surprised. The Mongols destroyed the path to the other shore.
Records.
So more people.
Music stories to remember. I not learned the good writing, but some must writing down songs of the Biwa Hoshi. Very good stories, but he killed by invaders, then no more stories, forgotten by all. Long ago, there was a bow-using man. He saved the town. Also another bow-using man who killed the demons. A man who is very fast with katana swings. So many others. Write more tomorrow. Now go deliver supplies to Jade Hills.
Unusual is they come nearer to me than ever before.
They know it's safe. They're coming pretty soon.
Weapons upgrader here. Someone for bows.
Do you need a new quiver or satchel?
Good fire capacity upgrade. Wonder, okay.
Just for you.
There we go.
Only
Get
the
both
best
kunai
for you.
and sticky bombs upgrade.
Farewell.
May your hunts be successful.
Hot spring done. Check out the hot spring first. Flower I can get. Ooh. Oh, there's a lot. You. Hello. Eyes. Where do I need to? Oh, we can go down this way, I guess. I think we need to be going up yet. Where's the inn? Ah,
A samurai? Alive?
I'm looking for Sensei Ishikawa.
I thought he fell at Komoda.
He didn't. Where is his dojo?
To the forest. I can show you the way, my lord. Did the sensei not fight at Komoda?
No.
He came to town for a surprise the day before the invasion. Hardly spoke a word, but he'd always been a private man. My lord, are the stories of Sensei Ishikawa true?
What stories?
They say he sank a pirate ship with a single arrow.
Not the ship, but he shot a pirate captain from the shore. Routed the whole fleet.
I'd hate to cross an archer like that.
Do you deserve death?
I hope not, my lord.
Then you're safe from Ishikawa.
The
he's in it.
sensei's dojo is up there on the cliff.
Thank you. I'll take it from here.
One more question, my lord. May I ask why the sensei left his post as archery master to Clan Nagao?
No one knows.
Strange. Giving up service to a great lord for this.
Wonder if there's gonna be Mongols at the bottom of this, fight underneath those beehives. Once I get the bow.
Sensei Ishikawa's dojo.
Mongols here? Oh, just investigate the dojo.
There was a struggle here. Better look around. Dried blood. The fight wasn't recent. Someone was wounded. Remove the arrow. Bloody footprints. The victim or the attacker. Maybe the sensei is in his house.
Oh, looks like we're doing some investigative detective.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I'm assuming the sensei is missing,
Yep.
which means we have to actually do work to get our bow.
Don't move.
We're doing.
Sensei Ishikawa.
Lord Sakai's boy. You survived Komoda.
We could have used your bow.
I was on my way when bandits attacked me.
You Expecting them to return?
The samurai is never caught by surprise. I'm sorry about Lord Shimura. He was a good man.
He's alive. Taken captive by the Mongols.
Then there's hope.
That's why I've come. Help me save him.
I can't. My student is missing. A skilled archer.
I will help you look. Then you can both help me free Lord Shimura.
Try and keep up, Sakai. Who else made it out of Komoda?
No one knows.
Are there any others who can fight back?
Besides us? I don't know yet.
You'd better find out quickly. We can't free your uncle by ourselves.
I can help track
So,
your student.
I need no help tracking Tomoe.
Tomoe.
So yeah, we shouldn't probably tell him that we're
From what
doing
clan?
the
No
sneaky
clan.
beaky killy stuff, huh?
Peasant.
Yeah, probably not.
But she can outshoot any samurai I know. Even you, Sakai.
Wow.
The last time I
Wow.
saw you was 10 years ago.
Wow.
You came to study.
Well, we
with
have
me.
been properly demasculated.
I remember most of the students I reject.
God, I hate
Instead, you
SJWs.
took this Tomoe as
Uh.
your student.
You should
Fucking
promise.
force feeding us these strong, independent warrior women. Like, yeah, right.
Everybody knows it wasn't until fairly recently that women have done anything combat related.
Exclusively men, always in all cultures.
Yeah. Except for Joan of Arc and Mulan. Literally the only two.
And they were so weird they had movies, fables written about them.
Real talk though,
Fight like drunk
the tale of Mulan is not a
You
happy
fought
one.
well enough at Komoda.
No, it is
Even
not.
Tanuki can catch a tiger when it's sleeping.
I think I greatly prefer the Disney version.
Even though we both know what it is, do you still want to
Tomoe
say what
tribe picks up
happens?
here.
Ah, no, we don't need to.
Okay.
The Mongols took
Just
from Nakayama.
Just
The
curious.
soul likely came from there.
That's close to the hot springs.
The town.
It's so funny, like all the
Something happened here.
just all the people that
Look around.
freak out the second a woman's inserted into a game.
Rice and millet. Left uneaten.
Yeah.
Sudden.
I try not to overthink it, especially
But not much.
with
No one died.
games like this where it's like, the history of the details is vague at best.
A gift
Yeah.
To my
Like,
greatest
it's
student.
just, yeah. I mean, it's just like,
Fear the worst.
oh, I'm sorry, your video game isn't a documentary.
Tomoe would never leave that quiver behind.
Unless she was pursued.
Or captured.
Yeah, I do.
To what end?
No, women and soldiers. No, that's the weird part. Not the part where we follow literal heaven-sent foxes, golden birds, and have Wind Daddy showing us the way.
Fear is a
Yeah.
weapon, Sakai.
Or
Do not let the Mongols use it against you.
Or we learn a fabled technique only mastered by a god.
or
Where would they take her?
like the Battlefield 5 trailer
Fort Nakayama.
when the lady with the prosthetic arm saves you.
The fort is nearby.
'Cause
I was
it-
more weirded out by the arm than the woman
Should
thing.
have fought
yeah,
for
but
20
people
hours.
like, as if
You didn't.
prosthetics didn't
Lost
exist.
enough there.
Why
Not to
did
that
samurai
degree.
fail?
No, not to that degree,
Mongols
but
fought like animals.
Wrong
some of the
answer.
argument was just
Saw
about
with my own eyes.
prosthetic in
An
general.
archer's aim relies not on eyes, but on body, mind, and spirit.
Yeah. It was like,
Like,
oh wait,
again-
but like oh wait, I'm confused. Like you're mad about that. We were
Stop
playing a
it.
game where you can take
We
like
need to talk.
50 bullets before you drop.
What's wrong, Sensei?
That you single-handedly turn
Tomoe was a gift to me
one of the
from
bloodiest
Lord
conflicts.
many years ago.
Yeah, it's like you can't pick and
With-
choose like the realism you
Of course
want.
it is. And there's nothing more painful to me than a perfect bow ineptly used.
God, that's a cool bow. Is
It's
it
a
the
good
student's
thing you're
bow?
giving it to me.
Nope.
Who said anything about
Yes,
giving?
it's ours.
Prove you can shoot straight. I'll let you borrow it.
What
Try
about
it out
Wavy?
before we go into battle.
Half bow, moderate damage and draw speed. Once a gift from Lord Kagao to Sensei Ishikawa, now wielded by the Sensei. Oh, so I have to make the choice between throwing stuff and the bow. Okay, no big deal.
Oh, that hurts me.
No, it's just an equipment thing.
Aim for that lamp.
Yeah, okay, I guess
It's going to integrate motion controls. No, okay. I don't wish it did. Oh, it's got those.
Well, it might when you actually pull it back.
No, I do. Oh, wait, have I not pulled it back?
You are not pulling it back.
Nope.
No. Good.
Oh,
Neat.
that one.
I just thought you were doing that for practice.
Now the one further down the road, on the left. Not bad. Let's see if you can hit the one furthest away.
Oh, okay, so we nailed the moderate
How does it
shot.
feel?
Like it was made for me.
It wasn't. So take good care of it. Let's go.
Now kill your sensei.
Range weapon swapping. Hold L2 and use the D-pad to switch between range weapons. Okay.
No, okay, so not that bad. Cool.
A bow like this would have helped at Komoda.
It is a good bow, but victory is won by warriors, not weapons.
You haven't seen the Mongols.
That is
fly
some
with
bullshit.
They have not yet won.
We have been very lucky to have a really nice katana this entire playthrough.
Fort Nakayama.
I hope your student is inside.
We'll get a better look at the defenses from up there.
So, how do the samurai do
It's perfect.
archery? Like, do they have to like yell out like, "Hey, I'm here," and then shoot them?
I don't know.
We always charge into battle.
Is that what
with
maintains
Hakama
honor
Hostile.
when
You have a better idea?
you know landing cheap shots on
Sakai.
enemies with a bow?
Mongols will send men to find their missing patrol. When they open the gates, we strike.
The longer we delay, the longer Tomoe remains in danger.
She can take care of herself. Survey the battlefield. What can we use to our advantage?
This would have been nice
Damage.
to do significantly earlier, huh?
Maybe. Who knows?
Or is this just a tutorial and it
Should
doesn't really
store
matter?
them up.
The
What, this mission?
Mongols will face the sting of
Well, like
insects and
this-
arrows.
This feature of finding a perch and assessing the battlefield.
Oh, no, this is all
Those
tutorial
angle
stuff.
lights will kick up spells.
Okay.
You
So
don't
like,
get.
you couldn't do this later and talk to yourself as you.
No, you don't really get to do this. It's all contextual.
Many archers.
They're skilled, but we are better. When the gates open, distract
Cocky.
the enemy and rain arrows on their heads.
Then we storm the fort and free Tomoe.
Good. Now we wait.
They're opening the gates.
Wait for my signal.
He's just looking at you going, "You fucking dipshit."
I thought I could hold it. I thought I could hold it. He lets go after a while.
This isn't a fucking compound bow. God, you are so fucking lucky he doesn't seem to be that bothered about it.
Get ready.
Okay.
Now, send them to their ancestors.
Oh, Jesus, that was kind of a risky move.
What?
He just kind of ran in front of it. Thank you for censoring that, Andrew. I was not down for that violence.
It just kind of happens. Oh.
Sensei, the fuck you doing?
Bruh.
Sensei!
Alright, well, I guess. Oh, over there.
Oh yeah, there was a bunch of shit over there for you to grab. Ouch! I mean, were they close enough for that?
I don't know.
You got explosives in the center and that lamp up there. You could probably set that entire grass patch on fire. That is some really dry grass. Woo! Thank you, infinitely spawning arrows.
That's okay.
There are more inside.
Not for long.
Just
Let's
gonna
find some way.
grant you a heal.
Sorry, Sensei. I'm just going to summon my willpower. You going the long way down?
I don't want to jump down.
And you still hurt yourself. God damn.
Gotta love it.
Ooh, Sensei have the teleporty powers too.
There we go. Switch over to. Oh, they already know we're here, so I don't know.
Yeah.
We got.
Plus, be careful with those. I don't know if it matters, but you may not like the ghost weapons. Oh. That leader?
Yeah.
I know we can't observe him, but yeah, better be careful here. No, you get away from Sensei. Ooh, moon stance. That sounds cool. Having someone on bow is awesome.
I might need to switch back over the bow.
Yeah, fucking idiot. Oh. Oh.
Throw yourself.
Man, you are not interested in preserving this fort at all for garrison, huh?
We're here for tamale.
Was that not big dude? Oh, okay. I mean, to be fair, that one's on him. You knew that. Everyone knew they were being attacked.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's funny.
Hope she's not dead.
Slain prisoners.
Tied up. Killed with arrows.
Tomoe's. Wait, this pendant belongs to her. Search the fort.
Student girl, where are you? That was kind of cool.
These arrows are Japanese.
They're Tomoe's arrows.
You are sure?
I taught her to make the knock with deer horn. And that curve of the eagle feathers.
So the Mongols took her weapons.
The shots are tightly clustered. No Mongol shoots Japanese arrows with such skill.
Huh. Then they allowed her to use a bow.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
We waited too long. She broke. She's working with them now. It's so rude that we don't keep the door open for them.
Archery terms with Mongolian translations. Your name is mentioned.
She was teaching them my way of the bow.
Oh, good thing we killed them. Unless people got away.
That explains why these particular ones are so deadly. Yes.
Yes, that is the head cannon.
Samoe, why?
Might you betray us, Samoe?
Oh, hang on.
Just jump into the fire.
They want me to.
I mean, the thing on the wall. I'm assuming her clothes.
Someone's personal quarters.
A woman's kimono.
Tomoe's kimono.
The Mongols freed her. Why?
She was a Mongol the whole time.
So cold.
Where the hell did you come from?
We're looking for a woman, an archer.
The Mongols caged her with us. But they set her free. Gave her armor and a bow. She killed my wife.
Oh.
And the others.
The bodies we found.
She proved her skill to the enemy. And they recruited her.
Please. It hurts. Don't leave me.
I've seen enough. Let's go.
Plop.
Away. We're in trouble. Where are you going now? I thought we'd just go the way we came.
I should have killed her.
Sensei?
Tomoe won her freedom. And she joined the Mongols.
Why would she do that? What happened?
I pushed her too hard.
Pushed her how? What are you hiding? Sensei!
I
demand an
kissed
answer.
her.
She attacked me. Not bandits. Tomoe.
Why?
She has no idea what it means to be samurai.
You drove her to the Mongols.
Do not judge me.
Do not lie to me.
I can't let Tomoe teach my way of the bow to the enemy.
Then we will stop her.
This is my fight. I don't need your weapon.
No, you need me. Victory is won by warriors, not weapons.
Lord Shimura raised you well. We'll hunt Tomoe together, but we do it my way.
And when the time comes, you will help rescue my uncle.
You have my word, Sakai. I will prepare to hunt Tomoe. When you are ready, meet me at my dojo.
We can't rescue my uncle alone. I need more people to join our fight.
Find Lady Masako Adachi. If she's still alive, she's one of the finest warriors on the island.
Well, that's gonna be kind of a nice, like rivalry to find out there.
Yeah. Oh, we got 2 technique points. All right.
Cool.
Back to exploration.
We need nothing else.
3 tells updated. Tell Lady Masako. Blood on the grass. Get Ronin attire. Blood on the grass. Mercenary straw hat Ronin may be rough around the edges, but I could use her blades to help rescue Lord Shimura. Tell Lady Masako. Masako tell, 1 of 9. Active tells Sensei and the student tell 2 of 9. Sensei Ishikawa and I learned that the former student Tomoe has sided with the Mongols. He asked me to meet dojo so we can continue the hunt. Got quite a bit of side quests.
No, you satisfied your end of the bargain. You got the fucking bow. Good job. You've earned yourself some dicking around time. But remember to get your homework done first.
Basket. Dojo. Student. Alright, so let's. Bam. I guess we'll do the side quest. Bam. Bam. Let's kind of see where it takes us. See where things kind of go. So let's head over here first. Yellow bird. Ryan, yellow bird.
Yellow bird time?
Yellow bird time.
Yellow bird time.
Seen this stream, I think. Minus that one that just took us to where we were already going.
Yeah. That was the only other one?
Yeah, I think so. For today.
We were kind of retreading some familiar territory, though.
Yeah. Alright, birdie, where'd you go? Anyway, up. Castle Lookout Hot Spring.
That man also has like no ass crack. It is very short.
I'll never forget the day he was killed. I could have saved my father. If only
You
I
really
was
couldn't,
older,
though.
Stronger. If I wasn't so afraid.
If only I could open a portal back in time.
Oh man, wouldn't that be some twist?
This just turns into a Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
Good God. Seriously, every time I look up at the TV screen, it's playing another ad for Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh. I'm just pushing hard for it. Last first party game of the generation.
It does look pretty neat. And then I look over, we're playing it. No fucking way.
Man, the Mongols kind of suck. Getting routed by one dude.
That was a ballsy thing for you to say.
Am I wrong?
I mean, how many times did you just wander into a group of somewhat well-armed Mongols and they fucking beat your ass into submission?
Yeah. Not those ones, but overall.
So you mean the basic, mildly undertrained,
Yeah.
and that is literally it. And the occasional leader, which I will give you credit for. Unless you cheese it by throwing a freaking explosive on his ass.
Okay, listen. That's exactly what you wanted, so I don't want to hear it.
Well, it's just like, you know, you blow up a guy like that, and you're just like, wow, he sucked.
He did. Probably should have put some points in explosion resistance. Listen, you can't tell me that you didn't think he was gonna drop in one bomb.
Oh, I didn't think he was. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to drop. I just.
Anything to offer from your hunting?
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
That was
I need
hysterical.
more for that.
Edit.
Woo.
Bow vanity gear. Please load.
Okay, we can change the look.
Range strike. Complete the
What is
curse
this
of
weird
creatures.
symbol on the pedestal?
Ooh.
Yeah.
For 5 flowers? Yeah, I could do that.
You chose well.
Armor dies. What do you got?
Remember when he was just like, "That's not your bow," so you know, be respectful. And it's like, I want to change its color immediately.
New hats? Oh.
Goodbye.
Just those silly headbands.
Always happy to help.
Hey, it's a shrine maiden.
Between Gorior and the mainland.
Or is it to Tome?
They'll use Tsushima.
Or you mean Tomoe?
Tomoe, sure. I don't remember the names of traders.
I think you should remember the name of traders in case you ever come across them.
Nope, they just reset the clock. They are just strangers.
Oh my god. Oh, good.
God, that'd be a fucked up trade.
Yeah. Dude, just imagine, like, I would just imagine you in the Revolution, completely erasing Benedict Arnold from your mind, coming across him. Benedict Arnold. Sounds like a stand-up guy.
Well, I would like to think, like, you know, like the entire concept of him deleted from memory, right? So, what would actually happen is you would come face to face with Benedict Arnold, and he'd be like, you know, he'd probably say some like one liner that's just like, "Fancy seeing you here," and then you're just like, "Who the fuck are you?" Personally, I think that gives you the leg up. He really fucks with his head.
Yeah.
Just like it is I, Benedict Arnold. And I'm just like, that supposed to mean something to me?
That makes you think of that line in Endgame. When Scarlet Witch is...
No, I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, it was like, you took everything from me. I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, so basically just that. You know, on the final days of the Revolution, when they're being pushed back, yeah, Benedict Arnold loses everything. Just walk up. He's saying shit like, "You took everything from me," and I'm just like, "Who the fuck are you?" And then just kill him. Because who cares who he is?
Yeah. Hey, we do have monuments memorializing Benedict Arnold.
Interesting.
Just he was a genuinely good general. I don't know. Yeah, like if you just kind of
Memorial talk. I like the history of them. I choose not to really overthink it too much.
Yeah, I don't know. Just like if you just like look at like what he did and kind of the events leading to it. Like a lot of you had
I can't believe this discussion is about to turn to defending Benedict Arnold.
No, it's not defending him. It's just.
But seriously though, pretty understandable situation.
No, it's not. But it's just on like it's not as just one of those things like it's not as cut and dry as people think.
Well, of course not.
He had a lot of credit taken from him for his victories. I mean, the dude managed to destroy like a third of the
My
British like.
Would that be the blade of Clan Sakai?
Hang on. Like he managed to like rout a third of a British army he was fighting without firing a single shot.
But I never dreamed I'd see it in person.
It's been some time since
I mean,
but
not wrong. The stuff is, you know, captivatingly interesting. Just
yeah, but like the there's just stuff like that. He was accused of a crime that he didn't commit.
Now I'm just imagining him getting like Me Too.
It was about I think it was about stealing supply. No, it definitely didn't help that his wife was a Tory.
The Sakai steel is
but like some of like the monuments we have, or like the things
by an even
kind of
finer swordsman.
recognizing him.
But training with bamboo
is,
will only make you stronger.
I don't remember what battle it was for, but there's an obelisk
stands throughout the island.
And
will help sharpen your skills on the journey.
Each side of the obelisk
Farewell, my lord.
has the name of a general that was involved in that battle. But then when you get to Benedict Arnold's side, it's blank. And then also at West Point, he was the commander of West Point. There's like a hall dedicated to everybody, all the commanders of West Point. And when you get to like his section for commander, all it says is I think Major General, and then the years that he was commander. So nothing like outright, like nothing that's like blatantly stating that it's him, but it's there because he was genuinely a great general.
Yeah, good deal. That's cool. The interesting bouts of information there, Andrew. Still, though, it'd be funny just deleting him from memory, like those monuments. Whoa. What a beautiful sight. Alright, Andrew, it's cool. Just slide down the cliffside. Bird! Is it time to test if we can shoot the bird?
I don't think we want to do that.
I mean, we know what it's telling us to. It's useless.
What if this is the
It's
only
only
bird in the whole
land.
game?
Perfect. Oh god, we shoot the bird, we lose all birds
Oh, I
forever.
got Pillar of Honor. Sweet.
Oh.
Yasha Zembers, we wear the warrior's fiery vet. Ooh.
Ooh.
What do you think?
Oh god, it's so hard to ignore the big fluffy one. I am a sucker for reds, meat, and blues, though. I'll be alright for right now. I'm sure we'll find something cooler later.
Stop. The Wind Daddy wants us to just kind of
Kill yourself.
swim across, but once if we do that, there's no.
There it is, Andrew.
Are you trying to take me?
Oof.
I don't think I can clear that.
I don't think you can either. Oh god, I fucking love you, horse.
I wonder if I could grow bamboo here.
But just farm bamboo from this point forward? And what are you talking about?
Yeah, just like if I could just throw bamboo in my yard and see what happens.
Oh, you mean in real life?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know much about bamboo's requirements for effective growing, but I remember there was a big patch in our hometown that just recently got itself cut down.
Yeah, that's another thing.
So
I'm
it,
sorry. You gotta kind of keep an eye on it.
well, just it managed to. Yeah, someone managed to grow it freaking there, so
it's also like just borderline invasive.
Borderline? It's absolutely invasive.
Yeah.
Like it follows every definition of invasive.
Yeah. I don't know. I would consider like invasive Like the difference is keeping it kind of borderline is like choosing whether or not you want it.
I mean, look,
I guess it's not a weed.
If it's legal for you to grow, then you might as well. But if
you just can't ban a plant.
Want to bet?
When you ban a plant, you say God was wrong. I'm just gonna start using the anti-maskers arguments. God created weed for me. Smoke, all of us to smoke, and you're gonna take that. You think God is just wrong like that?
Oh, Andrew. That's what happens when you start using arguments ironically. And then all of a sudden, it's the first thing you think of when coming up with an issue.
There we go.
Clap.
Left like Batman.
Hmm?
He just left like Batman. I couldn't pet him.
The fox knew that you wanted pets. But this is the only fox that didn't want pets.
God. Wrenched.
You poor guy. I mean, are you drinking water? Like, can you use alive?
Yeah, I am. It's hard.
It's so gross and bland.
I was kind of looking. I can kind of things. All right. When to resolve? What gives me resolve? Bamboo cutting? That's the next closest bamboo cutting site.
You've been like a madman. You've been cutting all the bamboo everywhere.
Yeah. You're right though. It's got to be terrifying just feeling the sudden change of wind.
Oh, like, isn't that basically just the universal sign of something horrible happening?
The changing of winds.
Well, just like a jarring change of wind. Like, we're talking like meteor struck the earth kind of levels of
Why'd the horse come from that
violence. The horse does what it wants, Andrew.
Oh, there's the road. Man, I wish I had the ability to control the wind. I just have it blowing into my open windows.
You'd think like meteorologists would lose their absolute shit as soon as like someone like that becomes discovered.
Okay.
I think it flung itself further than what its body was giving its momentum.
Can I cut down bamboo?
Get just like a little resolve per. God, I really wanted the horse to disappear and then appear behind you.
Come here and fight.
Come here and be spanked. Oh Oh no, he dead.
It is mine!
Jesus Christ.
I love those perfect when you're able to pull off a perfect parry. I love it.
Just makes you feel so fucking powerful.
When Dad, where do you want me to go? This way. Okay, that's not where you were.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I got that now. Okay, that's mine.
Okay, attack a friendly fort.
Is it in the fort? The hidden artifacts?
Andrew, stop oogling. Okay, proceed with oogling. Oh my god, we suck.
What is this? Focusing. Not seeing any notice.
Maybe because we're technically indoors. Oh, that's excellent. And this is how I met my future wife. Oh my god.
Well, I'm kind of.
Oh.
An error occurred.
No! Don't you dare.
Come on.
I'm waiting for.
I just want to take a screenshot.
Andrew, Twitter it now.
Screenshot. Oh, congratulations. I don't know how many I took by accident.
I think there's at least 2.
Okay, I feel it vibrating. Nope. Over here then. Oh, hello.
My lord, the Mongols have taken the bridge leading into Hyoshi Springs.
Many people
just
travel
there.
that bridge. They'll be vulnerable to attack. I'll go there, see what I can do.
Thank you, my lord.
I don't know if you have the option to do like a mission early, just on your own time.
Oh, it's down there. Where am I? Okay, it's not. Okay, I think it's like one of these bridges. Yeah, that's not too bad. But I do feel the vibrating. Is it here? Oh, Mongol artifact, yep. Nope, it's still vibrating. Bankor dog, often used by nomadic herders to protect their livestock. The Bankar was first bred as a working dog in Mongolia. With the expansion of the empire, the breed is used on the battlefield to sniff out and attack enemies. It's got a nice handlebar mustache.
This is basically just a bear that's just been bred down to be a dog. 。
So, head over to the bridge.
But yeah, like I was saying, I thought it'd be funny if you could essentially do missions like this early.
Yeah.
So that when they're just like, Mongols take the bridge, and you're just like, no, they didn't. Like,
Yeah.
I saw them. Yeah, and I took care of it.
Let's go.
They're already dead. And just be super sassy about it. Bird!
Oh, no, but that's where the quest is, Bird.
Be brave, Panther. We'll save you, my boy. Stop it, you animals! My lord!
He actually was talking
The
about
bridge.
Jesus.
Tell me. We were running for Hiyoshi Springs. The bridge looked safe, but the Mongols were in the ravine. They started shooting from below.
Interesting.
Panther,
Shooting, you
my
say?
brother's boy.
They're attacking from the low
Tell your
ground.
family to stay clear of the bridge. I'll stop this.
Interesting.
Guess it makes a nice little choke point.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, weird way to climb a bridge.
Keep screaming, run! Your family's leaving you to die! Der chef saltete! What you think? Abra kichirsin hnikin ah!
Ooh, headshot.
Nice. Don't hit the boy by accident. Like,
As long as the
where the
boy
hell
doesn't-
is he anyway?
Hui! Harvo! Not up in this motor quick!
Kinda risky, dude.
I think get more arrows. Climb! Jin, please!
She's like, hey, dude.
Give me your arrows, give me your arrows.
Two more out there.
Your arrows. Can I drop arrows? No.
And he made sure to shoot every single one before you got to him. Jesus.
There we go.
Cool. What? Silly bitch.
Oops.
The hell are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
That's the last of them. Now for the boy.
Wait.
We shall kill him too. To be used as bait might as well be a traitor's act.
That's a very interesting way of looking at that.
You mean wrong? Hey,
Stop shooting!
how about you braven up a bit?
Go to your family. Thank you, my lord. The bridge is clear.
Thank you for yelling that.
Alright, so long. Where's... Can I find Bird again? I gotta speak with them. It's a really long video.
Anyway, my reward.
The Mongols are gone.
Did they scream?
Did you not hear them?
Their suffering isn't your concern. Take your family to Hiyoshi Springs. These roads are dangerous.
We will. Thank you.
Their suffering is not your concern. And yes, they screamed a lot. It gave me a bit of a chubba.
Oh, we have 2 points.
Yes.
We got Charm of Unyielding 1. Moderately reduces damage taken while at 50% health or less.
Everyone knows that 50% you're basically already dead.
Alright, so let's see what we got here. Firecracker. Throw a firecracker and wind chime. Throw a firecracker to draw multiple enemies to a location.
Ooh.
Concentration. Briefly slow time while aiming to improve accuracy.
Ooh.
Hold triangle, then tap, tap, tap.
The tutorial has them doing it in the water. That's just funny. I hope the moon one has them literally on the...
Huh?
Well, yeah, the little tutorial show there.
Yeah.
Of the skill had them fighting in water.
Uh-huh.
Because, you know, haha, water stance.
Yeah.
So now that we're learning the moon stance, I think it'd be hysterical. All of tutorials who plays on the literal moon. With just no explanation why they're there.
We're on the moon.
Move!
Here it is. Oxton. Take me to your god. Those coyotes that I hear?
What?
I hear
No, that's a guy getting mauled. It is not our concern.
What is it?
How did you go through an entire bush and only get one flower?
Don't worry about it. There it is. Look at that.
Now, will this one stick around for pets?
I hope so.
God damn, they're so cute.
Oh.
No! Fox friend!
Oh. Okay, next.
Turns out they're very uncomfortable when you pet them. And so the word is spread around, and they're just like, you know, we shouldn't stick around because my pet us.
Back to the temple.
Okay. Power stance. Alright, good job. Because that thing was about to fuck you up. Imagine, you know, you kill it, but all of its momentum was still moving forward. You just get pinned under the bear of under a bear corpse.
Do you know the tale of Tadayori, my lord?
I know his name. but I've not heard of his exploits.
It's long believed the Ama Tadayori War granted him great power, that it would be disastrous should it fall into the wrong hands.
Then I can't let that happen. I'd like to hear more of this story, and this armor.
The musician Yamato may be able to help. He told me the legend in Azamo, near the river that separates it from Sutsu.
That's way down south. Legend of.
Bless.
Thank you. Alright. Worry about that. Bit.
They captured the carpenter who
Fletcher.
built our stronghold.
Does your bow need work, my lord?
Yeah, let's upgrade the bow. We just got it. Sword and armor.
I mean, it's already kind of proving itself.
Oh,
A
got
bow
it.
without
Half bow 2.
equal.
Half bow 3. I mean, you're waiving upgrading the sword if you do this.
Yeah, I'm thinking. What do you think?
Okay. Because you're still learning how to, use the fucking bow.
Okay.
Just get a sword upgrade.
Thank you.
Oh, Boyer. What's a Fletcher then? I thought Fletcher was for.
I thought bows and arrows. Yeah, it was fletching. Like making arrows, I think it's literally called fletching.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I had a gift.
Santa! You turn to the villagers. The fuck is this?
Can't upgrade that, but I can upgrade the Tonto. Oh, I can max the Tonto.
Yeah, sure. That way we don't have to worry about it.
Alright. Guess that's all we can really do now.
What were we out of for the sword?
Supplies, I think.
Well, it said we had like 500, right? And it was like 4.
My forge is ready.
25?
We're for
Before you
supplies,
upgrade it.
Three?
Oh. So we're just kind of low on anything metal.
Yeah. Oh, you need gold. Okay.
Ooh. Fancy sword.
Alright.
Ah, drat. Well, okay. Well, we got the dagger, so we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Now we can head over here. Upgrade available. That's going to be an interesting thing. I think we should probably complete this dude's tales as long as they're up north. Kind of stick to the north a little bit, and just
sure.
Then make our way down south. There's 2 story missions down here. Blood on the Grass, for the Straw Hat Ronin, Broken Blacksmith, the recruit blacksmith.
I'm down to take our vengeance on that damn traitor.
We could also take care of some shrines while we're at it, like that I couldn't complete before. This one.
What could you not complete?
I couldn't complete the shrines. I'm assuming because I didn't have the bow yet.
Okay.
Let's see. Glad they had the decency to tell me that first, though. Let's see. Do we have anything convenient towards that spot? Do artifacts, and cricket, and undiscovered flowers.
May your steel bring good fortune.
Grab the flowers since we're pretty much right on top of it. Got it.
Nice.
Oh, wait, no. I think it's just going to take us to a bunch of flowers.
No. For a second, I thought that was it right there. I just looked at the lamp wrong. Good job, horse.
Still a little bit of ways away, so hopefully we don't have to climb this mountain. Rock. I'm thinking we're gonna have to. Okay, let's not risk that. Where are you trying to... I'm close by. I'd get so mad if I took damage.
Just when you're slipping and sliding.
Who will fight?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh yeah, the cricket's right there.
Jesus Christ.
Hindman!
That was freaking absurd.
Yeah. Next is gonna be... Maybe we'll run into a bird of some sort. Nice, swim with the horse.
Yeah, probably.
Nope.
Ah, come on. You can travel through space, but you're telling me that you can't swim?
Yes.
Silly horse.
Send your best warrior.
Come on, you Mongols. You mongrels. Surprised? Oh, that's a lot of you.
Yeah, I was curious what the hell you were doing. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, shoot.
Nice.
Listen, yeah, I know.
It's like, do you though?
I didn't. It was not a great moment to kind of swap.
God damn, he led that shot. No, slowing time's an option. Okay.
Oh, R3. Okay, I thought it just did it automatically. Oh, that's that bar on top. Okay. Generate. Arrows? Nope. Okay.
You deserve the best, boy.
I'm right here.
Horse is like, well, I'm out.
Oh, here comes the shimmy. Oh.
You're mine.
What was that? Who's who?
Sorry, what? I couldn't hear you over the gargling.
Arrow. So, Ryan, I'm thinking, what do you think about once we get a date for Breath of the Wild 2, Master Quest, Breath of the Wild 1?
That sounds pretty awesome.
For stream. No hides?
Thing.
Oh man, that sucks.
No, you just killed it for fun.
Alright. Oh, it looks like some Mongol territory.
For now.
Oh no, it's a survivor camp.
Attack it anyway. You don't know who else might be a traitor.
We can upgrade our arrows. Upgrade our arrow capacity. From 8 to 12? Yes.
I hope it helps.
You have my thanks.
Come back if you need anything, my lord. May I assist you, my lord?
You have your hats yet? Probably not.
Go with Kami's protection.
The Mongols will stay here once they've taken all of Tsushima.
I know.
Just blows out all their fires. It's like, oh.
This way. I'm thinking just follow the path. Oh, sweet.
You knew where you need him.
Ooh, that looks very 40. And it's in undiscovered locations.
Yeah, I just realized something.
Huh.
I understand, like, you know, for the sake of gameplay, you know, this entire area is, you know, fogged out and undiscovered and all. But didn't this guy, like, grow up here?
Yeah.
Weird. So he just has no clue where everything is, huh?
Yeah. Maybe he had amnesia like the dude from Fallen Order.
Just selective memory losses.
Yeah. These are yellow, so I don't think it's Mongol. Or an area interior of overwhelming enemy. But like...
Uh-oh.
Oh, from over here. Interesting, okay. Ow!
Ah! Bitch!
From where?
They have their own ghostmen.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's something.
Overwhelming is my middle. From where? Oh my god. Where's this guy shooting me from? Okay. 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 Warning taken.
Overwhelming is my milk. Ah!
Joe says, I don't think you're supposed to be here. Joe, I held up my end of the bargain. Now that we've got the bow, we're gonna go take care of some other story.
Fuck, that was funny.
That's a fox friend. Where you want me to go, little fox? Oh. Now let me pet you.
Don't go away.
No.
I just we didn't fall off the cliff.
Guess this way? Looks like it'd be very dangerous.
Oh, it's downright stupid. Just immediately slip and fall.
Joe says, also for someone who's bad at this, you're stupidly confident. Yeah, like, confidence is like halfway to victory. What did I find over here? Where's this the area I was not supposed to be in? Hang on, horse.
Worth a look.
Oh, don't walk like that.
No, I just heard something.
You heard nothing.
You hear nothing.
How did I get sticky bomb?
Someone there?
Sit back down, Jin. Jin, sit back down.
I forgot how to. Crouch. I don't know, they're just basic bandits, just take them out. Boop. Boop. Gone. And there we go.
Just barely not enough.
That's a damn shame. Supplies.
Joe says, yeah, the other half is the skill to back up that confidence. Look, sometimes you just gotta go. What is this?
Sometimes you just gotta fuck up immensely.
Yeah. Called learning.
Sometimes you just need to trip and fall that entire story of stairs. So what the hell is this going to be?
Who knows? Maybe if we're lucky, a haiku spot.
It's looking kind of pretty.
It is. But to be fair, that is the whole game. Joe says, yeah, but you aren't learning. What do you mean I'm not learning? I'm most definitely learning.
It's kind of like a 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
That is, what do you mean? I demand proof. I demand evidence.
Alright, once we come up against another heavily armor clad of mongrels, we'll use that.
How do I get over there? Mossy rock.
Hmm.
Is it for the shrine? Is there another way down I can take that won't immediately lead to me? I think this is safe. I should learn the safe fall technique. Spring falls strong.
What's the plan here, Andrew?
I don't know.
Is it supposedly you need something? Like a grapple tool?
Didn't say that I didn't have the ability to complete it.
This is the one time where it's just like, you can...
Is this something to, like an area to climb?
Hmm?
Can I? Nope. I just walk alongside the path. Nope. Alright, what am I missing here, Brian?
I have no clue. Like, that seems like a very definite cliff. I am curious, though, if you are just missing something. I don't know what that would be.
Like jump up on top of the... Nope. Trying to jump on
Nice.
Trying to jump on top, see if I can get on top of the gate. And then maybe from there that would be enough, like...
I mean, do whatever you
That
need,
seems
just
more like an-
don't do that again.
Seems like more of an exit. See, I can climb up over there. Maybe this is the exit. I see another Torii gate.
Bye.
I also want to check this out because that just looks like there's a Korok.
Shit.
You just don't see anything that round. Just out in the open and not think anything about it.
I hope it's literally nothing. Just for you.
Well, there's supplies, so it's not a complete waste.
It's actually just human garbage.
Waxwood. I guess it's a shrine of some sort. Huh. But we have a an upgrade for the bow.
Cool.
That looks cavey. Some interesting music playing. Oh. What's the word for frog? Okay, Springfall for Sanctuary of Mizu no Kami, Kami of Water. Oh boy.
How many fucking others can you fit into one reaction?
Okay. Didn't jump onto the tree. There we go. Alright, which way to go? Which way to go? Oh, I guess not this way.
Not that way.
Whoa!
Ooh. Shit. Okay.
Okay, that's new. Do I let go of the stick?
Yeah, that is pretty weird.
Yeah, it's left plus X.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that. How? Huh. There we go.
Okay. Oh well. I mean, this does look promising.
Yeah. Grab that U wood. Something tells me that this god isn't visited often.
Requiring parkour expertise in order to get to the shrine. Yeah, I can see that.
Yes. That's really nice, though.
Oh yeah, it's incredibly beautiful.
Charm of Mizuno Kami. Let's see, what is that? Charm of Advance. My other charm. Agu's. Deals bonus damage while. Oh, yeah, okay. My other. Parries. Perfect parries and perfect dodges are easier to perform. Get rid of my charm of. And what is charm of advance? Ghost weapons deal 20% more damage.
That's cool.
I think we'll take what we equipped right now. Mythic Tip. Capacity.
Well, that sounds like a great way to go.
Sonic can change the weather. And Lament of the Storm. Play flute melodies by. Let's see. Sonic can change.
Well, that's amazing.
Oh.
Sure as shit, huh?
Huh. I kind of want it sunny.
I didn't think that would work. Wow.
I like how it gradually changed.
Mm-hmm.
How confused would you be if you just saw storm clouds gathering like that? Just as fast as they appeared, they just broke up.
You just see a guy with a flute walking by, going like, ah, shit, not this again. Go switch the melody and then it starts going.
Being in the general direction. Grab a banner. Okay, let's just go grab a banner and then. Yes. Shrine Gate. Kind of strange way with this fog of war. I really do enjoy what they do with the horse. Like,
Yeah, that's just like always ready for you.
Not that it's just always ready for me, but not that it's just always ready, but oh, Mongols.
Who will face me first?
Like, the map was made with the horse in mind.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, this guy's fast. Shoot. Ow. Oh man, those guys are. Those guys take their job pretty seriously.
Fucking tryhards.
Yeah, unlike the dudes that defend their forts. Like the guys,
Oh, God.
the guys that defend our forts just do not care. They just see a dead dude and they're like concerned for a little bit, and they just kind of go back to normal.
I'm sure it was just a bear. And I'm sure the bear is gone now. No concern needed for the Mongols. So what's next for us?
Finding a flag.
Alright.
Oh, okay, I guess I'm not this way.
When Daddy's just like, okay, kind of going around.
Oh, my ground. There we go. I feel the vibration.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of rudely placed, the hell? You get swept downstream or something?
I don't know. Let's see what this is.
Another thing for us to explore? Hot dog.
And, like, the map, even though this is the first area, like, what with the horse, it's like you will not have fun traveling without the horse.
Yeah, and the horse, doesn't take anything away from you.
Yeah, like it kind of like in Breath of the Wild or like other horse games. Like I feel like I had to be on the path.
Yeah. So you start kind of using the horse just basically for role-playing and immersion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd that guy leave his perch?
Because that's where you would expect it to be.
Oh, there's the big boss. Pick out these guys.
Ooh.
Is that guy inside the house?
Are they friendlies or prisoners?
The white ones are friendlies.
Well, I guess that could easily be both, huh? I would want to kill the prisoners. They took that pretty well. They were not startled in the lightest.
Hopefully they're, yeah, I'm gonna pretend that they're smart enough to know that had they reacted, they would, chances of surviving would have been a lot lower. Like, those two guys are on horses.
Sounds like a good opportunity to shoe in the boat. Well, the guy with the equipment got fucked right off.
Okay.
And the guy that was there with the farming tool,
Ah. He was like, oh.
I didn't see what it was.
He's just like, I know an opportunity.
It's like, bye. And those guys with the horses are definitely coming back, right?
Yeah, eventually. Oh.
Perdu. Perdu. Solari.
Oh boy. Run away, run away, run away right now.
Nobody seemed to care.
Horses are coming back.
Spearman. Alright, Ryan. Here's what I'm thinking.
Sticky.
Alright, I'm gonna pause it. Okay, never mind. I saw the dead body. I was gonna say as they walk past. Bo.
Bo.
Oh, it says, Joe says, I'm back and you're dead. Then, of course. When did I die? Was it from the Mongols?
You got fucked up by the Mongols.
And then, let's see. Was that my last death? Yeah, I guess so, huh? And then Joe says, anyway, what's going on? Oh, I'm just infiltrating another Mongol place. So I was gonna say that, okay. So, Bo, slow down time. Try to shoot the guy in the head. Switch to the sticky bomb. Throw it on the other dude.
Do it.
Yeah, sticky bomb. But I didn't hit him.
And he blew his horn. Okay, dude, you just need to hide.
Yeah.
Like, I think it. Because you need to try to do something to rebound you being able to observe this leader here and get more credit towards
there's that Bowman over there. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it, do it, do it.
Okay, they're going back to normal.
Yeah, everything is totally cool, guys. Totes my goats.
Oh, sorry, wink times.
Well, that wasn't too elegant, but I mean...
Shoot.
Okay, they didn't care. Honestly, could not be fucked.
Alright, let's see, where did they all go? Horseman went over there. Bossman over okay. They're...
Well,
we're definitely gonna sticky bomb this dude, right?
I mean, now that we know it's their freaking weakness, and it's just hysterical to catch them while they're freaking practicing. Oh, he took it.
Did he?
Well, it would have come up like leader dead. This one has the buns of steel. Some guy just tried to blow my ass off. Quick, everyone stab into the grass. Okay, that was a weird flex, but okay. That was completely unnecessary. Clank.
That did nothing.
Oh no. He knows how to counter the wind stance. Just kidding. Dead man.
Alright, what supplies are you dropping for me? That guy looks like... Nope.
Don't worry, peasants. You are free now. Well, at least from them.
Get in there.
I mean,
you look scared.
I mean, I'm assuming there's like stairs or something.
Nope. You a thing? Nope. Just some random teapots.
Okay.
I don't even know. That's part of that. Did you do something? Round. Ah. Oh, he fell asleep. Ha, loser.
Trying to make you regret that.
You never take a nap when there's a ghost around.
Rookie mistake.
Alright, 2 guys left by the looks of it. Oh, lady, you were about, you were about to get stabbed. There were 2 guys,
I'm
right?
glad these villagers are keeping their mouths shut. That it's like this is almost like one of the only guys left now. Well, okay, I see 2 more, but still. Nice.
There's still a few left.
Big area.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're all fairly, spread apart.
What are they doing? There we go.
Nice.
Everyone? Yep. Baruda Village. Another undiscovered location. Alright, let's go check out our... Do we not have enough? We have one. Forgetting ghost. Throw 1 additional kunai. safe landing. Roll just before landing to avoid damage from all but the highest. That could be helpful. This one, mental fortitude, reduce concentration cooldown by 15.
Anna rolls out of high falls. A thief's trick.
Oh yeah, the samurai have absolutely no need for in case falling down tall places
They accept their fate.
with honor. They understand that gravity has beaten them.
Oh, bird. You can take me to the undiscovered location?
Here!
Yep, you are.
Here!
What are you? Pillar of Honor.
Sweet.
Genbu's Darkness for warriors who celebrate the shadows. Ooh. Down.
Yeah.
Alright.
Doing good, sir.
Another Mongol area. Probably.
Sir, I just watched this horse pull up, but no one's on him.
What is this? This might be a story location.
Weird.
Huh.
Okay. Not a serene sight. Except for the, ships
Yeah.
from the invading force.
Huh. Just looking at it. Once we unify Japan, I think I know what our flag should be.
Let's go, Sora!
Huh. Yep. Possible way to get back up? Oh wait, was it? Trying to think, like, this looks kind of familiar. Was I here? Is this where I died?
Oh. Yeah, wow, that's exactly what this.
Huh.
Remember what I said about serene sights?
Yeah.
Take it back a little. A lot of corpses.
Feel it. I feel it.
I'm sure the smell is vomit, dude. There you are.
Where you going? Get back over here.
Turns out the horse is having doubts about our continued partnership.
Yeah. Hey man, really killing my vibe here. something over here? Not sure if I feel my controller vibrate. Guess not. You're going the wrong way. Oh, that sucks. Not sure he's getting messed up by that bear, but they're having a bad day.
Too bad you can be fucked about it.
Gotta go to a shrine. I gotta go pray to a god.
Try to pray to make sure I don't get attacked by bears.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should have did that.
What was that noise? I'm with you. Won't let him slip past. Hey!
I like how I just rode past them and they're just like, who's that? Dude. And I mean Alright, what is there a convenient way back up? Oh, there. Too late. We're already gone. This will take us to go. Hello.
End this war, my lord.
Yes, I shall single-handedly end this war. I hate going into houses and just briefly going into my skull.
Yeah, just say nothing, just take their shit and leave.
Yeah, pretty much. It's martial law now. That stuff's kind of expected. Alright, whose shrine is this? Belong. Stone Dragon Shrine, Sanctuary of Susanoo. Okay. I couldn't complete Susanoo last time.
Oh, is this where it was?
Yep. I wonder if I'm supposed to go
Sweet.
up there. You lack the item necessary to complete this shrine climb. Alright. Well. We'll make our way back over here to complete the Sensei and the Student side quest. That'll get that little arc taken care of. Seems
Sounds like a good idea.
we're down to the last hour of the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Although I would say it's a pretty productive one.
Oh yeah, we finally got Bo. We took out quite a few more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did pretty good.
I do wonder what we're gonna get though. Through the shrine.
Yeah, real quick though, let me go mute for a second.
Okay. Be nice if we could get little points of interest other than just the points on the map where we want to go right now. Like in case we like see anything of interest that maybe doesn't have its own symbol on the map.
Let's go.
Someone's killing animals.
House on fire. Where? Oh, there he is.
Come on.
Got back just in time to see some Fox action.
Oh, there's a ninja person over there.
Hmm?
Taking me.
Face me.
Oh, there's the Fox Shrine.
That Fox is so patient.
One guy? By himself?
That's a good way to get yourself killed.
Huh. Huh.
Yeah, you can't say I understand that at all.
Yay! You gotta be just the right distance away from the objects and interact with them.
Ah, yes.
He goes, he's gonna be happy now. Look at him go! Ah.
So cute.
Alright. Back towards the
Makes me
burning
so
house.
damn happy.
A wind of health. Takes us closer to where we want to go. I do want to check out that burning house. Yeah, horse.
Just together.
I don't really recognize the garb. What's that from?
I think these are... These, maybe? Where you coming? Where you going? You guys up there? Also near some sort of collectible.
Looking for me?
And I got his artifact. Oh. Don't know where you came from, but
it doesn't matter. They're dead either way.
oh my god, wait, how many?
God damn. He's good.
There you go. Up here. Oh, there's that big fort that I don't want to. I don't want to go to.
Well, I mean, up until where you can finally figure out where those damn arrows are coming from.
Yeah. Oh, what you guys are. Most of them. Oh, okay, it looks like. Oh, yes, I can. We're good. Yeah. It's only the second time this happened.
Elegant and graceful, Andrew, as always.
Yeah, thank you. It's really dark. I wish I had a flashlight.
Oh, so you're telling me that freaking Paper Mario gets to have flashlights, but not this game?
No, it's garbage.
Okay, whatever.
I can hold my breath for a long time.
Breath control is ideal for the way of the samurai.
Yeah, probably. I could be convinced. What's going on here? Ooh, my horse's legs are broken, aren't they? Ooh.
Okay, come on, you got them. That was cool. About done. So what's next?
Oh, we're still heading over to the hot spring. Like I didn't drop a didn't drop arrows for me.
No, that just makes no sense.
We're just gonna make our way towards the next hot spring. Then I'll probably finish off by completing a quest for or for the what's his name?
Yeah, okay. Everything is best.
Really nice. I don't think the bamboo's gonna cooperate.
Another photo while. I don't know, you need to get another position.
I think this will be. everything. Like vivid.
If you can catch it when the wind is pushing them away. Ooh.
The blood moon rises.
Blood moon rises once again.
What'd you say, Ren?
Well, I was saying that if you can catch it when the trees are pushed apart, that's a hell of a shot.
When the what?
Well, when the bamboo trees are pushed apart by the wind. Like, I think it's a very nice shot.
That?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, this game have share play? Oh.
That's cool.
Yeah, you know what that is?
Well, I mean, I can probably does, but now you just tell me anyway.
You can share your game with a friend, and you guys can like play on the same game, same save, and just virtually hand off the controller.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And if I understand it correctly, I believe it's turned on by default. The developers themselves have to turn it off.
Turned on by the developers themselves? What do you mean?
Like, every game will have share play available, unless the developers, like, shut it off themselves. Like, say, no, this game cannot be share played.
Okay, so they're being cool with this game here?
I guess. Oh, I don't know. I guess. I don't know if that option is just not there for games that don't have it. Let's see.
I don't know why they would show it. It just seems like rude taunting.
Yeah. This way, but I can't really go that way. Let's just kind of follow it. There we go. There's a way down. Ah. Huh. Ooh. Want me to go? Oh, this lady, I guess.
My lord, you must be weary from battle. Come, soak in the healing waters of these hot springs. Replenish your strength for the challenges to come.
I must be at my best for all of them.
Then follow me, my lord. Bathing in the hot springs restores your spirit, and if you make a habit of it, the waters will grant you a long and prosperous life. Enter here. The waters are warm and calm now.
You know that she could not resist leaking.
Of you not.
Saved from the battlefield by a thief. What will my uncle think of Yuna?
And now we'll just make our way.
Such an improvement. Surely you will triumph over our enemies.
I feel ready to take on the whole Mongol army. Thank you.
It was my pleasure. There are hot springs all over the island. Make use of them. Take time to heal and reflect. The practice will keep your body ready for battle, my lord.
Okay.
Will do. Oh wait, hang on. Flexible somewhere. Where? There it is. Oh, there's another one. True observations in Hiyoshi Springs. Every night I have the same dream. I bring food to Sensei Ishikawa's dojo, but he's not there. All I find is dry blood on the floor of his dojo. In the dream, somehow I know he has been killed by a yokai that lurks in the bamboo forest. I go to the forest to hunt the yokai, even though I know it's dangerous. There is a break in the trees, and suddenly I find myself at our waterfall in Hiyoshi Springs, but it runs red with blood. Then
Ooh.
Oh, nothing. Oh. Got the hidden item.
Nice.
Did we actually?
Hmm?
Oh yeah, we did recruit. So the sensei's recruited. Now it's just a matter of, I guess, completing his arc. I wonder if it's anything similar to like loyalty.
Sorry, similar to who?
Loyalty mission.
Oh. I mean, would he want you to spare her?
Probably not. No, I'm saying for the sensei.
Sakai.
Hmm.
But it.
Would it?
Sensei, any word on Tomoe?
Yes, but I'm not sure you are ready for her.
You make her sound like a demon.
That's not far off the mark. Tomoe is fearless. She is not samurai, but she is a born killer.
I know the type.
No, you do not.
Joe says, I'm currently playing Dishonored 2 and I'm going low chaos. Does that mean, like, minimum killing?
Pretty much.
Okay. Was the first game tied, like, have an ending tied to not killing anyone?
Mongols training there. I suspect Tomoe.
What do you mean? Like, there, in the first one, there was a chaotic ending and a non-chaotic ending.
Starving leopard is fearless too.
Leopards can't master your way of the bow.
Okay.
Let it go.
You have to. You lose out on that non-chaotic ending by killing someone?
What is she doing against you?
Yeah, because during my first blind playthrough, I kind of intermixed, just kind of whatever seemed easier,
You saw what she
and
did to the prisoner.
it still just ended up chaotic.
That was no mistake. That was a choice. And not the first time she's made it.
We don't know it was her fault.
You don't. I do.
The just as killing but not getting caught is what I'm doing.
Oh, I see. I guess that's what you mean by low chaos, not no chaos. However, you think with having,
You have to climb to get there.
all these murders be a mystery would make it more chaotic.
What are you waiting for, Sakai?
You need a hand, Sensei?
For a second, almost. Ooh.
Yes, went around.
Huh. Cool.
You said the only way up was to climb.
No. I said you had to climb. It's good exercise.
Alright, Yoda.
Arrows. Mongol and Japanese.
If they were here, they're long gone.
We might pick up their trail by the practice target.
There is no target.
Near that
That
watchtower.
was very quick.
Sensei.
Find out where they went.
Okay.
Move it, Sakai.
Thanks.
I'm just climbing out of spite.
How many Mongols is Tomoe training? A severed head. Used for target practice.
Sensei, Mongols here. Sensei, I could use your help. Sensei, I could use your help.
Sensei. Sensei. Time for him to betray you.
Yeah. Oh.
Man, one of these in a while.
No.
Must be getting clumsy.
Huh. Let's see if there's any.
Good work, Sakai.
Resting your bow arm, Sensei?
Observing your response to an ambush.
You
Heads
knew
up,
it
was
was
not
my
the first
sister
time.
here.
Yes.
You didn't think to mention it?
If you can't handle a few Mongols, what good will you be against Tomoe?
This is war, not a test.
And how many wars have you fought?
This one.
This one.
I'll test you as I
Arguably the biggest one. Here.
I can see why Tomoe attacked you.
What a dick.
I mean,
Now,
he knowingly let me go into an
where did she
ambush.
go, Sakai?
I'll look around. A lot of tracks. A dozen men. Maybe more.
Is that what you mean by moral question?
Huh?
Is that what you mean by like, well, you were saying like loyalty mission, but do you think we're going to like come to like a moral question as like we kind of understand more and more why she did it?
Do you plan
possible.
to use your bow this time?
Although I don't think,
And if not,
I don't think
Take a dozen
the
enemy
actions
soldiers
of
without me?
one person
if I must.
it warrants betraying your country. Although I guess Japan's not really a unified country at this point.
He's also filling your head with bullshit where it's just like, all the samurai are like me.
Look at them. They're practicing what Tomoe taught them.
Murdering the innocent.
Closer. Nice. Oh, they was dead. Oh, the leader? Cool. How we damn the opportunity to view?
What's up?
How we damn the opportunity to, observe him?
Rescuing hostages. Mongols taking hostages. The enemy spots you, they'll start executing their prisoners. Oh.
Is that what's happening now?
I sure hope not. Nope, I killed them all.
Oh, then whatever.
Did you see a Japanese woman with these Mongols?
I couldn't believe it. She was giving them orders.
What did she say?
Something about the sensei and the hot springs. That's all I heard, my lord.
Oh.
Forgive me.
Did an attack on the hot springs?
How dare it at the hot springs? The hot springs are where we have to go to chill.
I say every hot spring is a neutral zone.
Monster out of hunt.
Yeah, let's just all get naked, get into the hot spring,
She
and,
mentioned
just talk it out.
She's just getting started. Sakai, the way you fight, it's not your uncle's way, and it's not mine.
We've never faced an enemy like this. I do what I must to defeat them.
A samurai is a guardian, not a killer who darts around like a thief.
You didn't see Komoda.
I've seen enough. I know it was brutal, but I won't train another monster.
I know. I won't let that happen.
If Tomoe is going after Yoshi Springs,
I'm wondering if you get different dialogue if you avoid
see
it,
you at my dojo, Sakai.
your more ambush-based attacks.
I don't know. Because they're going to start killing hostages if they saw you. So. Or seems kind of backwards.
Well, it's like they did see you.
Yeah, but I got them away from the... It's got charm of efficiency. That's never...
I think the only thing you did that would irritate him is just that one, assassination attack.
Well, I wonder if that's just what he was always...
I might argue that's the case,
Yeah.
but I do think it's good for like a role play kind of thing. You actually use them here so that it warrants him answering that.
Yeah, it seems kind of weird that you would kill the hostages. You saw the people. It seems like you. So at this point, they have to know how like the samurai fight. Arm, I guess. If we get there fast enough, that's probably where we'll call it. As you finish up your shift.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that kind of snuck up.
Yeah. A flag up there?
Hmm?
See that up there on the top of that rock?
Oh, yeah, that definitely looks like something.
Go make our way up. When we eventually go back to Breath of the Wild, I'm not looking forward to waiting out the weather.
Damn right. That's where we get to chill and talk and look up fan fiction and all sorts of good stuff.
Alright.
Rough landing, but useful.
We almost have a quarter of the flags on this first island.
Oh, you can tell how much is on just the island itself?
I don't know how many, if it's total or if it's just on each island, but when you go to the collections, I mean, we've got, this has to be per island. Exploration, artifacts. Look at that, we almost have 20 of them. This one has to be island. There's no way there's only 16 bamboo strikes in the whole game. And this first island alone has almost half of them.
Oh, sure, to make sure you don't suck.
Huh.
Then they make you work for the rest.
Easiest way down. That way.
Just push one of those animals off. Like, whoops.
So let's follow the cliff till we find a suitable way down.
Damn.
Not the way I thought the horse was gonna jump. Yeah.
Cool, you can grab rocks in the rain.
Yeah, Link. Loser. Oh, no sign.
Fantastic.
Ending rock.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that scared the hell out of me.
Torgis' main rock shrine sanctuary of Okuninushi, Kami of Medicine.
Okay. Those frogs' little animations was freaking adorable.
Froggies. Froggy.
Froggy.
Oh? Not for this one?
The froggies don't care for this one, though. That's the bad froggy statue.
Oh, just one that's put in storage. Wonder if I already missed one.
Oh, is that what's going on? You have to do in a row?
Maybe.
Ah, dude, you offended the frogs.
Oh, man.
Now, our island will be overwhelmed by flies.
Man, these gods request or demand only the most hardcore of their followers, huh?
Well, you have to be like the frog. And everyone knows the frog is hardcore expertise at best.
I'm curious what's up here. Power. How do I get down again? Love that that reckless jump.
Just maneuvering mid-air to what you need.
Ooh.
Whoops.
Oh!
Okay, that was kind of rude.
God. Okay. I can't bow.
I'm sure the frog god understands.
I'm a little lost on where I'm going again. I know it's a shrine, but oh my god, I didn't know this
Oh,
was...
yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't say that because I have no clue.
Okay, I mean, that's where we're going, but it's like, I don't understand how it... Jump, huh? Oh, nice. Oh.
Frogs don't care about your hollow bowing.
You look bored.
And you are really trying to get the frog's favor again. Huh?
Yeah, I like the frogs.
Ooh.
How would you recommend, like, if we were doing this, me just jumping and landing in the middle of the little bridge that we got here? Oh, what is this?
Well, you know, I never get the fuck on that. Rope walking? Oh, that's not even. Oh, I misunderstood what I was looking at. Cool.
Arm of Okuninushi. Slowly recover health while out of combat. I definitely want to keep the Charm of Amaterasu. Killing enemies restores a moderate amount of health. Well, we can, I guess for tomorrow, just head straight into the Sensei's next mission.
Cool. Finally, take on that damn traitor.
Oh, that's not gonna be for a while. We're about halfway through.
Oh.
There's 9 of them.
Well, that's kind of nice that they tell you.
Yeah. And she's got 9, I think, as well. We're getting a good portion of this island all kind of taken care of.
Not bad at all.
Juniper. Hearing a lot. Alright. Will you let me fast travel out of here? Thank you. Alright, well, this is where we'll call it. Ryan, you got anything to say before we go?
I can't really say that I do. It's just, god damn, this game is nice. It really is fun.
Okay, I saved. Alright, well that will be it for today. Come back tomorrow, same time, and we'll finish the I'm probably not finished, but we'll do more of the Sensei's story.
Sensei story.